What's good, boys? Today I'm going to show you how to set up ads for your clients. This is literally a live client. I'm actually going to create the ads, design the ads in Photoshop just like this, upload them, and show you guys how to set them up. So these are pre-drop ads. So this is not sales ads. These are lead gen ads. We're going to be running them to this page right here. It's pretty much just to build up the SMS list for the client. It's kind of a prerequisite that you have to do before actually launching ads, and this doesn't work for every client, but in this case it does because they have really good content. And we're just gonna hype up the drop date. Pretty much the restock is on May 30th in 8 days, 3 p.m. EST. So we're just gonna create a bunch of ads similar to this. He actually created this one right here. Paste this in, and this will be our reference. So I think I'm gonna create 5 ads, excluding the one that he already has, obviously. I think I'm gonna do 2 or 3 vertical like this, and then 1 or 2 square like this, probably 2 square, 3 vertical. And it's just a simple drop. And the first thing I have to do is match his style. So I think he told me the font, yeah, Helvetica. So let's see if I have that installed. If I don't, Helvetica New Way. Okay, so it looks like this, bold. I think that's what he had. Oh, medium. Okay. Helvetica New Way medium. So this is the font. Let's just double check. So this isn't the actual ad. I think he has one that he sent me right here. This is the one that I want to see if it matches, because he wants me to like kind of be in his aesthetic. And by the way, guys, I'm not just designing the ads. I'm gonna actually be uploading the ads in here as well. I'll show you, walk you step by step. But the first thing, like I said, is just creating the ads. So this is gonna be a little bit more of a raw video, a little bit more boring, but there's going to be a bunch of sauce here so you guys can see the process that I do. So let's see, we put, and this doesn't look like the same font, I'm not going to lie. I feel like he told me the wrong font, unless he like stretched it out or something manually. So I know that he put this, let's see, I don't know why this is not working right now. But you can like move the text closer together. I don't know why it's not working. Sometimes I hate. Ah, there you go. I think this should work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. We put. Nah, this doesn't look like. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like he just stretched it out and then he put it closer together, but I don't know why Photoshop is tweaking out right now. It's not letting me put it closer together, and that's just a glitch. Oh wait, I'm using the wrong tool right here. Yeah, this should be good. Let's see. I think we're almost there, so let's see, are they touching? Yeah, so I think we pretty much got it. Maybe a little bit less, maybe like negative 90 here. Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar. Yeah, perfect. It actually is a little bit closer. It's like this. Yeah, that's perfect. So we match the font perfectly. Now let's use this as a blank slate. When I reminisce, it's the brand right here. Let me just make sure that I spelled that right, because sometimes my brain, yep, I knew I spelled it wrong. Sometimes my brain doesn't like to work. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put this at the top right here, make it black, and let's see what he gave us in the folder to work with. So whoops, yeah, so this is ad 1. He created this one. I'm just gonna adjust it because it says drop out now, but this is a restock. But I think first things first, let's download this one and let's download this one. These are the blanks. These are gonna be pretty much the most important ones, and let's just throw this in here. And what I think we should do is pretty much replicate the same thing that he already had, like where's it at? This one, except with the floor background. I think that would be sick. Just kind of give it more like organic industrial vibe. So let's do this, and then I think the second one should have downloaded. Yep. Let's do this. Perfect. And let me throw this like this. So I know you might be thinking, oh, this looks all messed up. Just trust Trust the process, bro. Trust the process. So then I'm gonna rasterize this, delete this, make this a little bit bigger, and then let's make it fit properly. So this one might be too big, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's slightly too big. I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller then. Like this. Let's see how he did the layout for his. Very similar. His was a little bit more turned left like that, and this one was a little bit turned more right like this. So that looks pretty decent. And now what I'm gonna do is use the magic power of AI to fill this in. Whoops. So this is why I love Photoshop, because you could just go like this, generative fill, and okay. Sometimes it glitches out. Here you go. Boom. And it should. Oh, wait. I messed it up. This has to be a layer above. And now we wait for the magic to happen. Let me turn on my light right here. Boom. Look at that, boys. Does that not look beautiful? So I noticed that I messed up the hand right here a little bit. I need to bring it up and erase this. Let's see. So the white starts there. So let me just erase this like that. It should be good. Good enough at least. I think this looks pretty decent. Maybe adjust a couple of things. I think I'm gonna try this just to see what it looks like. I'm gonna select subjects and wait. Oh, I see I messed it up right here. Whoops. There's a little frick up. Yeah. Perfect. So now this looks good. Let me just make the background match, because the stone is a little bit of a different color. I would say it's like a little bit darker, but a little bit more saturated. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Blends in. I see there's like a little line right here. So all I would do if there's like situations like that is honestly, again, just select the outline, and it should fix all the inconsistencies, as well as right here on the side. And then let's go again, generative fill. And I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I just see like a little line right there, which is kind of bothering me. Let's see. There we go. Now it should remove it. You see, guys, there's like this little blob where the colors kind of clash. But with the power of AI, boom, it's blended in perfectly. I think I'm gonna do this one because it looks the most realistic, and we could also like mess around with the angle a little bit, maybe make it a little bit bigger, move it to the right, and I think that's honestly pretty decent. Now we have his logo right here. I don't know if we will need it here. Okay, I also want the pieces to stand out a little bit, so I'm just gonna select them if it wants to work. Let's see, help, subject, hello, select subject, and it messed that up bad. So what I'm gonna do is manually select them like this, and like this, and then whoops, now remove background, select subject, and it's messing it up still. Maybe because they're both and it's mixing it up. Let's see, select. Okay, I think this will work. Kind of. Let's see, it still has this. Let me just delete this. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so we have this one selected. And now let's select this one. I know it might be confusing what I'm doing, boys, but it's just, you know, it's that Photoshop skill. Okay, so now we have these selected, and what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of a drop shadow. So, okay, I still see there's like these weird lines, speckles that I need to remove. Yep. So let's make this a little bit bigger of a shadow. And then you can like make it a little bit more realistic by using these blending tools. And then just lowering the brightness. Yep, so this is the before and after. I know you might be thinking that's not a big deal, but just little stuff like that makes it, you know, stand out a little bit more. This one I'm going to make a little bit bigger because I feel like it has a smaller shadow. Just like that. So let me show you boys before, after. As you can see, the pieces like pop out a little bit more. And then let's keep this in the corner right here. And then what kind of text should we put? Let's see. What did he put here? Whoops. Headphone zip restock. So let's just copy the text and just overlay it just like this with the new font. So headphone zip up. Boom. Restock. I'm gonna add a little exclamation point in here too. Boom. Friday, 5:30. Whoops. Boom. 3 p.m. EST. And then last thing is sign up for early access. Boom. So I'm gonna put this to the left and I'm gonna lower this right here so they like kind of stand together. And you might be wondering why it's red. It's just so I can see it over the text. But now we want to make this kind of more like the layout better, because the layout's not the best right now. So maybe I'll put the headphone zip restock here. I actually kind of liked how it looked at that overlaid look. It honestly looks pretty decent. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it like this. So I can either make this smaller and put this here. Nah. See, boys, this is where it takes forever. I kind of like it just like over it. I don't know if that's too messy of a look. And there's also nothing here, so I'm just gonna look at Apple wired headphones. I'm just looking it up on Google and then I'll drag it in. Let me try to get a good picture of them. I know you guys don't see this right now. Let me just pull it up here. Actually, I think he had one that I could just use. This, I want this picture. Yeah, I could steal this. So let's see, download. Doesn't see if I can just throw in a drop shadow on this too, because I know it's kind of hard to see. But like that, it looks a little bit better. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. I just don't love this layout, man. Let's see. Let me give it one more attempt to maybe put this here. Emphasize the date because this is a sign up, so put this here. Put this here, and then maybe you could do something fun with the colors, like this, or like this. It's actually not a bad idea. It looks pretty cool. 3 p.m. and then EST. Let's make this like a brighter pink. Nah, this actually looks sick. Hold on. We're cooking here, boys. We are cooking here. Or maybe should I flip it for this one? Because I would say it's pretty eye-catching, you know. If you see this ad, you might be like, what the hell? Yeah, I like that. Maybe that's too much. Let's see. Honestly, fuck it. This looks pretty decent. I would just want to move this entire background lower because Facebook is just, sometimes it doesn't show the whole ad. So what I'm going to do is just lower this and then fix this with ChatGPT, or sorry, with AI. Let's see. Generative fill, boom. It's just gonna fill it in. This way the ad's slightly lower because sometimes the ad, like the top gets cut off because like the little bar, and then same on the bottom. It has like a little message. So I've messed up the hood. All right, that one looks good. Yeah, that looks good. So that looks pretty solid, honestly. I like it. And I would say that matches the aesthetic. Maybe make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, I like that. And then the shadow I think is too much on the text, so I'm just gonna lower it slightly. Just I want it to be like, make the text stand out, but not be like actually visible. And then for this, I want to do like the little color thing. Yeah, that looks fire. And then we'll do for Friday, boom. And then 5:30. Boom. Yeah, I think this is hard. So let's save this. Thing is, Facebook a lot of times like cuts the ad into this format. So I want it to still like be able to look good in this format. Yeah, it looks good here. This could be a little better. I could make it, if I include the this a little bit higher. Actually, no, this would work. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna send this to him real quick to get his opinion. Let's see. I think he's gonna love it personally. So that's one ad down. 4 more to go. I know it's gonna be a long vid, boys. But you just can't. It's really like a tag along type of thing. So add one. Say finished ads, and usually when you finish one, it gets pretty simple from there on because you kind of understand the format. But let's see what other content he gave us. Oh, yeah, that one's kind of valid. Actually, what I think for these, you know what we should do? I think it'd be cool if we do like this. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Just a flat one. And let's generative fill the sides. Hello. There we go. Now we actually cooked on that other ad though. I can't lie to you boys. We did real good. Okay, perfect. I think this looks good. And what I want here is just something super simple. I need to fix the sides here too. Oh man, it's so annoying. Whatever. I'll just throw this in here. No one will notice. And same on this side. Boom. That looks fine. Alright, this looks good. So what I'm gonna do first of all is try to make the focus on the hoodie. So I want to make the background like in almost like monotone. So I'm just gonna select the background. Boom. You see, like, make it really monotone. Just like this. Maybe it's too much. Like this, and then let's make this a little bit like darker. I don't know if I love that. I think like this is fine. And then what we can do is open camera raw filter right here and mess around with the coloring. So let's lower this. Let's make this higher. Lower this. Make this higher. Yeah, I think it looks good. And then, yeah, let's give it a little bit of a blue tint and a little bit of a purple tint. Put up these to make it more colorful. Should we put the texture up? Let's see. Yeah, I think this makes it look a little bit better. So let's do like slightly, like a 20. And then this is after, this is before. So you see, it just kind of makes it look a little bit better in my opinion. Oh shit, I just fucked it up. It's okay. Boom, boom. I just wanna, what I like to do sometimes is go like that, like mix them together. Yeah, so before, after, boom, this looks good. And now let's just grab the text from this ad. So, boom, boom, like that. Let's see how we should do the text, because I don't want this to seem like it's actually the drop yet. Should we do something like that? I actually like this little weird layout. But let's like do like where the eyes would follow. So Friday, 5:30, 3 p.m. HD. Sign up for early access. Let's see. Yep, this is aligned properly. And then boom, the restock down here. Yeah, it looks fire. And then I'm gonna get that same little shadow we had. Copy layer styles, boom, paste layer styles. Now it's a little shadow so it can stand out. And let's just center this properly. Okay, I think this is actually really good, boys. I'm on fire right now. And then we just have to do the same thing to the pink one. Let's see, which one was that? Was that the first one or the second one? It was the second one. Now, boys, I'm actually low-key the GOAT. I'm low-key the GOAT of Photoshop. So the thing is that I don't want to redo that whole thing. So what I think I'm gonna do is just cut this out. Try to see, can I like put it to where somewhere where it matches? Yeah, just like that. Fix this a little bit. Do the same thing with the background. Remove all the saturation. It messes with this one, with this thing a little bit. So let's remove all the saturation right here. Boom. And then let's do the same little camera raw filter we had. Yeah, that gave it life. And then let's just kind of erase this very lightly. I know you could still see the other zip up in the background, but do not worry, we will AI that out, or generative fill that out. So let's erase this. Boom. Looks good. Let's take this. We could also change the color of this hoodie, like literally like this, but I just don't want it to have the exact same placement, you know, like we can make it just like pink or whatever. Like whatever it is, but I don't think that looks as good. So what I'm gonna do now is just lasso tool this and take it out just like this. And also I'm gonna get rid of the legs because they're kind of bothering me. So let's do generative fill. Let's see, boom, remove that. And damn, boys, almost 30-minute video. We're still making the ads. But boys, this shit look mad good for real. Alright, so this looks good. We can throw this on the floor. And you might be wondering, oh, the background doesn't match. Don't worry. So you see we have the background selected right here. Just like that. What we're gonna do is just match it. Hold on, maybe that won't work. Like that, boom. See, like that, boys, it's matched. The only thing is that this shadow right here is a little bit messed up, and I think I actually made it too dark. I think like this is better. And then, wait, I've realized, bro, what am I doing? I could just select subject. What am I doing? Select subject, and it's almost correct. It's like, boom. So now this should be good, right? Hell yeah. This looks fire. Now the last thing we gotta do is give it a shadow, since we removed, which way? The shadow goes like down like that. So let's give it a little drop shadow. Let's give it a one that's like just really slight everywhere. Like that. And then another drop shadow, but this one's gonna be kind of like the other one. It was like this size. It's more like this. And then soften it up a little bit. Yeah. Just lower the opacity. I think this looks pretty decent, honestly. I might have oversaturated a little bit, so let's take away some pink. Oh damn, that was really pink. But yeah, like this looks pretty good. I know it doesn't look as probably as good as this one. I actually think we should move this a little bit down. And this a little bit down. That means I need to move this a little bit down as well. This one looks good up. Alright, so let's do this. Let's save this as add one square, and then let's remove that. Oh, I forgot to remove this down. No, this looks fine. Boom. Add 2 square. Actually, I don't like it down. I know, boys, I get really picky with these. Let's see. Let's grab this and bring it up a little bit. Yeah, I think it's better like that. Add 2 square. So far we have 1, 2, so 2 ads for this. We have 1 ad like this. Actually, I think for this one, we should remove the background color too. I think it looks better like with a gray background color, but it might be too late now. I mean, I can still do it, but it's just like a lot of headache. Let's see. Depends how well it selects the subject. And whatever, I think it's fine. And actually, there's like a little micro adjustments I'd like to do. So move this to the left to make it fit in a little bit better. Move this a little bit up. And screw it, you know what? We can make the background gray. Maybe not fully gray, but I would say like slightly gray. And then this. I need to make this also. Boom. So that looks decent. That ain't bad. Just need to make this slightly bigger because it's cutting out. And this is good. So add one vertical. So I think this is good for this. So we have this ad. Let's just throw these into this boards that we can check out and just look at them and admire on what we created. Whoops. Right here. And we got this right here. Nah, these actually look crazy. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Put this here. Put this here. I think we should do, I think I'm just gonna edit one of his. Where was it? I think I had it saved somewhere down here. Was it this one? Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit harder to remove because it goes onto the headphones. But let's just see what it looks like without the text here. So what I'm going to do is just remove first all everything I can remove, and then I'm going to use the AI feature to get rid of the rest. The thing is, it sometimes messes up when you do big text like that, and it adds this like on text. That's why I'm first cleaning it up. You see, just remove what it has to remove. Just like that. Select it all. And then also I'm gonna, since we don't have to edit like the little white parts there, I'm just gonna also deselect them. And now let's use the generative fill feature. And it should hopefully work. I think it's gonna work, honestly. I think it's gonna work well because AI be cooking. What else can I say? And I did it on the wrong layer. Nice. Remove. Damn, I messed it up. All right, let's do that again. All right, it looks okay. Looks good enough to use. Same thing here. I know it's gonna do fine with these. But that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Okay, fire. Fire. Looks a little bit wonky. Like this should be white. like that. I think it looks I think it looks usable. Yeah, it looks fine to me. Definitely made it better. All right. No, we still have to remove this text. Just generative fill. Boom. And we're big chilling. Let's make this white as well. And then I kind of want to like have the blue guy in the background. Let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see. Let's see. It's not good because he's like cut out. See, select subject. Bro, why does this never work? Just remove the white background, just like that. Let's throw this here and throw this here. And I think if we get the whole little guy in here, we can make that work. You know what we could do? We could just remake it, honestly. We don't even need this. What am I doing, bro? Right here. I didn't know these got chopped off, though. That kind of sucks. But we can make do with that, I think. I think that's not that big a deal. Like if I throw this here and then this like here. Let's see. Something like that. This would be something like these. We'll put this under. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And maybe we could throw these headphones like here. Let's move this a little bit lower. Let's give this a top with AI, as always. Actually, I don't like that. I think it should be like this. Yeah. That looks good. And you see this little fuzz right here? We can remove that if we just go like this. We go contract. And then we do like 2 pixels contract. And then boom. It's gotten rid of most of it. Let's do the same thing with this one. Boom. Contract. I think I just need to do one for this one. Delete. I mean, it's not fully gone. We could just also do it manually, low key. Why not deleting? There you go. So that looks fine. And then let's just grab our text. Let's see. I think our text is actually. Ugh, I'm such a messy Photoshop user. So let's grab all this. Let's throw this in here. I'm gonna make this black. I'm gonna make this black. Oh, I forgot we had this little text. How should we position this? Actually, I think this is hard. Like that. Should we keep this even? Ah, fuck it, let's remove it. Let's see, maybe we should put the headphones down here over the text. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And then a little drop shadow. Like that. I think that's pretty good. Alright, boys, so these are all the final 5 ads. So I made these 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here is my client's. He actually made that one himself. So let's just go ahead and upload them. I'm also gonna send him a screenshot right now. Let's see. This is. I'm gonna do these 5. All right. So looks pretty good. Looks pretty beautiful. Let's get into the fun stuff. Let's pretty much set up the ads. So the first things first, let's click create. We're gonna do leads, continue, manual leads campaign, just like that. You could also do traffic. You could also do traffic, but honestly, I want to try out leads. So leads, leave all this the same. So I'm gonna say this: DB sign up, DB leads sign up, or restock 2 zips. Next, that the name literally doesn't matter; it's just for you. So we're gonna do website, maximize number of conversions, boom. And actually, let's see. This is actually completely separate, boys. You don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna do something a little here on the side. I'm gonna just keep it in the video because why not? But I do want to see if this works. I'm not 100% sure. So if we go to the pixel settings, we can create a custom conversion event. So let's do that. And I want it to load. And then, wait, I forgot to do this, bro. This is so long ago. Let's see. There was like a way to. Maybe it was in the settings. There's a way to like add your own conversion event. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh, right here, event setup. Boom. So when I reminisce, let me make sure to turn off my ad block. And then right here, you see track new button, sign up, select event. And this will be, I think we put it as a lead. Yeah, as a lead. Do not include value. Confirm. Boom. Valid mode. Yeah, whatever, skip. Okay, cool. So now we can track the leads. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Let's see. Lead. I might be doing this wrong, honestly, because I'll be honest with you, boys, I don't like running these, and if I do, I usually do traffic campaigns because it gets you the most views. But I want to try around lead. So I'm confused. Did it add it? Did it add it? Event lead, new event lead, use it as a button trigger. So I mean, technically it should work. So let me test it out. Test events. Let's go to the website and let's try it out. If I fill out my information, don't spam me. So what does it count as? Subscriber button, click, subscription button, click. But it doesn't count as a lead. Does it not? Let's see. Interesting. It doesn't count as a lead. Why? I think it is working. I think it just like, let me just put in a random one. Like this is a random number. Bro, what? I just literally put it in a random number. What are the chances of somebody actually being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that? 802. Oh no. Sign up. Keep me up to date. Sign up. I'm not already subscribed yet. What is this shit doing? What is it doing? Alright, I'm pretty sure it's set to lead, but we're gonna see after the tracking starts, after the ads start going. But I'm 90% sure I set it to lead. But it might be submitted application. Nah, it's lead. So we want to start off really slow because the whole point is we're not actually running these ads. We don't give a fuck about these ads, even if they do good or bad. The whole point is to actually bring up his budget. So we haven't used his ad account in a long time. So his ad account is locked on a certain budget, like a very low. So we need to just spend the max budget. Let's say the max budget is like $10. If we spend $10 every day, the max budget will go to 20. Then we need to spend 20 because the actual ads that matter are the sales ad. But I'm pretty sure I did this right. We'll see. Again, I just usually run traffic, but I think this is a better way to get high quality leads that actually purchase because traffic ads don't usually purchase. So placements, yeah, do your thing. Yep. Now let's do create ad, manual upload, carousel, and then let's just go to the website. Should be good. Let me just double check it. Yep, perfect. And none. People see your website when they tap on your app, but you can additional contact method. No. Okay. Add images, and let's upload these two. I'm gonna do a carousel, so I'm gonna do one I reminisce. Square one. And then we gonna do this when I reminisce square 2. So this we can upload these two, and we should be chilling. Destination, boom, whoops, boom, and then for this like headphone restock May 30th, 3 p.m. EST. Do last restock ever. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't need this. Let's see, button. Let's do sign up. Actually, now I love learn more. Learn more. Probably my favorite button. So I should be chilling. So I'm gonna do this square. Whoops, square. Carousel. That'll be like lead gen ads. Boom. Duplicate. Boom. Just like that. And this is gonna be single image or video. And then we're gonna save this Lil John right here. So boom, oops, put this all the way up. When I reminisce, vertical 1. Hold on, skip that, let's upload this. It should be good. Yep, looks good. Let's see what the square looks like. So it recommends, right, square for square. Let's see. But I don't really want it to run square on these. We could either go like this. This one we're not even gonna do. We're either gonna do like this. Like this, be careful. Whatever. Let's just do this. Enhancements. Yeah. Always keep these on. A creative setup. Let's put in the website. Learn more. Nah, let's get rid of this. So again, same thing. I'm just gonna go back to the other subscribe button. But why is this not an event? My bad, boys. I might have done this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did it right. Let's just double check really quickly. Open event setup. Yeah, I mean, it should be good. But it's just weird why it doesn't show up as a lead. Because it tells me to do it. It counts as the subscribe button clicked. Doesn't count it as a lead. Subscribe button clicked. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Whatever, I'll fix that in a second. But right now, it's just too lazy to retype all this. So I'm just gonna, oh damn, my camera's about to die too. I gotta hurry up, boys. So I'm just gonna copy this. Last restock ever. Actually make that primary text. And then here, let's do this. Let's just try all of these. So I'm honestly half-assing this. I should definitely be doing this much better. So what I'm gonna do is just make a new chat and say, optimize the copy for each section. Give me multiple options. And then let's show it some of the ads. These are the ads. And damn, my camera's 7%. I need to finish this. I don't like this. But let's just do it. Restock. Friday 3 p.m. EST. Limited run zip up drop. Last restock ever. Last restock ever. Sign up for early access. Yep. All them shenanigans. And then primary text. Our fan favorite. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. You're kind of cringe. Yeah. All right. Whatever. Done. Next. Wait, is that everything? Nah, screw the description, bro. We really don't need that. Fine, I'll do the description. Nah, I'm not doing the description. Yeah, this looks fire. Next, done. Perfect. So this should be chilling. So let's see, I'm gonna do this vertical 1. Now what I'm gonna do is just duplicate this, make this vertical 2, and then all I'm gonna do is edit the media and upload the second one. So this was 1, this was 2. Let's do vertical, or when I reminisce, vertical 2. And it should take a second, but boom, there you go. I actually love how this one came out. It's probably my favorite one we did, boys. Done. Everything's the same, yeah. Let's see the placements. Okay, that's a little messed up, but it's fine. Because that's Facebook. Nobody cares about Facebook. It's about the stories really on Insta. This is all Facebook. I don't know why it's not showing me Insta, but you see Insta, it's like way smaller. On Facebook, it's like way too big. Honestly, I might just turn off Facebook. I probably will. But yeah, that's simple. And now we're gonna do 3. Hello, duplicate. 3. Add a media. Let's take this one. Let's just run that. Enormous vertical 3. Upload. Boom. Chilling. Oh, my camera's 2%, boys. I need to finish this up. I need to wrap this up. Yep. Perfect. Now, yeah, I think I'm gonna. Let's see, placements, edit, manual placements. I'm gonna turn off Facebook. I'm just gonna keep everything. Threads, oh hell nah, boy. We're just gonna do Insta, and then this lead, bro. I feel like it low-key, it doesn't work. I feel like it doesn't work. I feel like it doesn't work, but we'd set it up. I'm gonna figure this out, boys. Give me 1 second. All right, boys. So I fixed it. It wasn't tracking because, hey, I couldn't tell you why. But what I did is, it tracks subscribe button click, but I set this up so it tracks subscribe. And how I did that is just literally the same thing. I went to the settings. I went to open events setup. I put in the URL just like that. And then here I did track new button, the sign up button, and then I made it say subscribe instead of leads. So that should be chilling. Now if we go, wait, that's the old one. Now if we go here, instead of leads, we're gonna track subscribe. And we should be chilling. We should start to see that go up. I'm only gonna spend 10 a day. Then we're gonna go in the very top and click publish. And then campaign should be chilling. If you do want to work with me one-on-one, click the button below. Let's see if you're a good fit. And if you do want to learn more about brand scaling, watch the free training down below. Regardless, boys, I'm going to see you in another video.